Pass it right away.
999. Oops.
As a country, we are frustrated with our leadership. But in our democracy, it's our job to hold our representatives accountable and make sure the right ones are elected next time around. Easier said than done. Keeping track of incumbents, candidates, where they stand on issues, where you stand on issues, elections calendars, policy positioning, proposed legislation. It's hard enough for president, let alone for Congress, your state legislature, or your local city council. The information is out there. It's just not presented in a way that's relevant and actionable. Until now. ElectNext is a database that collects and organizes all of this information, on top of which we layer your unique political profile, and we connect the two with our proprietary matching algorithm. It's our ultimate vision to directly connect you to your political world based on what matters most to you. Today, because we're up against a big election year, for the next 12 months, we are laser focused on a single value proposition. ElectNext is here to help you vote in 2012. We like to say it works like eHarmony for your elections. So let's take a look. After creating an account off the landing page, we ask you, which issues are most important to you? We then ask you some questions to figure out where you stand. If you come across a question you don't know enough about, you can click to learn more and read pro and con arguments left by other users. If you come across a question you do know a lot about, you can make your own argument on behalf of your position. And when you've answered enough questions, we take you to your matches page, where you immediately see all of the candidates who are running, and from where you can click through to see how you align with any one of them on the issues that matter most to you, and even how you align on the questions that you have answered. Because on ElectNext, getting your matches is just the gateway to getting informed and getting active around the people and issues you care most about. So at the base of this platform is our data. Today, we have data on over 4,500 candidates from over 350,000 interest group ratings, crowdsourced from our users and expert sourced from our content partners, the first of which is the National Constitution Center here in Philadelphia. Powering our platform is our proprietary technology, developed in consultation with mathematicians and statisticians at the University of Pennsylvania and Princeton University. We have an adaptive survey algorithm that dynamically generates for you the next best question. A candidate profiling algorithm that coalesces thousands of data points to figure out where a single candidate stands on an issue. And of course, our matching algorithm that uniquely aligns you to all of your candidates. We've been live for 3 weeks, and our approach is already resonating. We won the O'Reilly Media Web Startup Showcase in New York. We're featured presenters and named Best in Show at TEDx Philly, and have been covered in TechCrunch, the Huffington Post, and the Daily Kos, a top 5 national political blog that called us a campaign and election startup to watch this season. But far more than press is the validation we're seeing in how people are actually using our product. We have a 30% conversion rate off our landing page in terms of accounts created. Over 2,000 registered users who view 14 pages on average per visit. So we're tackling a big problem with a promising solution, and it's time to take it to the American voter. Our go-to-market strategy involves partnering with online publishers to meet our target market where they already are online. So we're developing an engagement widget. It asks you 3 questions and immediately returns your top match for president. It works in conjunction with a white label version of ElectNext that contains our full site functionality in the form of a 2012 election center. This widget white label offering has already attracted the inbound attention of the top national name in online political publishing. These kinds of partnerships, even at the metropolitan level, represent the opportunity for us to acquire 2 to 4 million unique users per month. At the national level, that looks more like 20 to 40 million. And deals like this are immediately revenue generating on a licensing or ad share basis, which is nice. But the real dollars here are in the American political elections market, where we can drive revenue on ElectNext through polling via the questions in our survey, or lead generation by charging for connecting campaigns to voters, or by tackling the big immediate opportunity in political advertising. The political ad spend in 2012 alone is projected at over $3 billion. And political ads command 5 times the CPM of your average online ad. So today, we can generate revenue by allowing publishers to advertise on our white label sites. 6 months from now, with our own unique data about where you live, what you care about, and who you're likely to vote for, we can retarget political ads both on our own widget and white label properties as well as elsewhere on the internet, and we can do it without ever releasing your personal data. And a year from now, when the election is over, this model continues to generate revenue through the interest groups, lobbyists, PACs, and 527s whose non-cyclical political work maintains a $4 billion on average annual market. And we're going to get there because we have a great team. I'm Kaya Dannenbaum. I got my start in politics with Hillary Clinton in 2008 and ran local campaigns for 2 years before coming to Wharton for an MBA. My co-founder, Paul Jungwirth, was a professional web developer for almost a decade before coming to Penn for his PhD. We have both left our graduate degree programs or working on ElectNext full-time with an incredible expanded team and a powerhouse board of advisors. Bill Bradley, former United States Senator and 2000 United States presidential candidate. Brooks Jackson, Executive Director of the award-winning nonpartisan factcheck.org. Ezra Callahan, 6th employee and first product manager at Facebook, and Tim Brown, CEO of the largest design firm in the world, IDEO. We're raising $750,000, of which almost a third is soft committed, and this will take us through the 2012 election cycle. So that's ElectNext. Today, we're eHarmony for your elections. Tomorrow, we're giving you your democracy back. Are you ready to own it?